What's going on, man? It's your boy Sir Saint back with another video, and I'm here. This is a brand new YouTube channel I'm starting as a fan, an avid fan of the NBA, of basketball, a LeBron stan, a Bron-sexual, if you will. I'm here to start this channel to get off my hot takes, my great opinions, my factual opinions about the fucking NBA. And to start it off, I've got to talk about the Lakers, man. The Lakers are legitimately the best team in the NBA, and it might not even be close. Just watching the preseason games against the Clippers, and I don't want to overreact, but seeing what Taylor Horton-Tucker did in both those preseason games, it's hard not to overreact. It's hard not to say that he is a mix of Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James all in one. On a serious note, Taylor Horton-Tucker is showing so much potential to be a key rotational piece for the Lakers. I mean, THD played in the Rockets-Lakers series last year. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was game 3 or game 4. He had like 5 points in like the middle of the second quarter. He was balling. He had a lot of confidence to him. This kid has it all, man. This kid's only 20 years old. With the 7-foot wingspan he has tremendous potential on defense. He ripped Kawhi Leonard in the preseason game. Listen, and we know it's just preseason, okay? Don't get in the comments talking about preseason this, preseason that. This kid is showing he's talented and he's here to stay. Everybody's saying don't overreact to Horton-Tucker's preseason. He's playing a good amount of these minutes against Clippers starters. The proclaimed best team in the league, the greatest team since the fucking Michael Jordan 96-97 Bulls. Not only did THT show a lot of promise for this Lakers team, Marc Gasol and his playmaking ability, oh my God. Being able to have 2 elite playmakers on the court in any given playoff series is ridiculous. You can even say 3 with Dennis Schroeder. I'm going to get to Schroeder in a little bit, but just to stay on Marc Gasol, his ability to see the court and pick you apart all game is ridiculous. It's out of this world. There's a lot being said. I've seen a lot of takes around the social media sphere about how the Lakers will miss JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. And I'm not going to fight you about Dwight Howard. Dwight was great off the bench. I think he averaged nearly 10 rebounds in like 10, 15 minutes. He was a great addition. But to act like Marc Gasol isn't a massive upgrade over JaVale McGee is to be lying to yourself. You're lying. It's fine to admit that the Lakers and LeBron James got better. It's fine. We don't have to lie. We don't have to get on the internet and tell lies about JaVale McGee being more important to the Lakers than Marc Gasol will be this year. JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard in the postseason didn't even play that much. Dwight had a good run against Denver, against Jokic. I don't know what it is about Dwight being able to really bottle up Jokic and kind of get him off his game, but he can do it. But outside of that, Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee were massive liabilities against the Heat, against the Nuggets sometimes, against the Blazers, and against the Rockets. They were literally unplayable. Marc Gasol being a playmaker is just going to open up this Lakers offense without LeBron. Like these high post action with him and KCP, just him dumping it off, putting the perfect pinpoint pass to KCP in the paint, leading him to an easy bucket, or Kuz being very active, cutting and getting around the three-point line. Marc Gasol just hitting him every time. Marc Gasol makes the right play every single time. It's ridiculous. And Dennis Schroeder showed a lot of just aggressiveness and shooting potential, catch-and-shoot potential in the first game of the Clippers-Lakers preseason games. He turned the ball over a good amount, but a lot of that can be credited to just, sloppy play, shit that he's just coming back from not playing for a couple months. The on-court chemistry isn't all the way there, but it's coming. Him and Montrez pick and roll is going to be deadly, super deadly. Shit is going to be ridiculous. And speaking of Montrezl Harrell, Montrez was very active in the 2 games on the offense. He's showing just with energy, he might be able to hold his own against some of the lower tier centers and power forwards in the league, and against some of the higher tier. Everybody thinks that Montrez is not going to be playable in the playoffs, as if the Clippers didn't have him out there on an island with Jokic, as if the Clippers had a big or a defensive player anywhere near the realm of Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis will clean up the defensive mistakes and mishaps of Montrezl and Gasol, unlike any other player in the league. He's going to make both of them look like good to great defenders. I mean, Marc Gasol has the IQ to be a great defender, was a great defender once in his time, won a Defensive Player of the Year. The AD-Marc Gasol combo is just going to be ridiculous. A lot of teams are not going to be able to handle it. The AD-Montrezl is going to be great. The Gasol-Montrezl element is going to be great. Also, another element of the preseason I thought wasn't talked about enough is Quinn Cook, QC the label. Quinn Cook, I think he went 4 for 4 or something on threes in the preseason game against the Clippers. Him being able to be a guard, a very big defensive liability as a guard, but being able to shoot and hit jumpers, that's something that he struggled with. Coming off of a 40% from 3 year with the Warriors the year before, Quinn Cook only shot 36% from 3 last year. He could get that percentage way up. I don't even see there being minutes for Quinn Cook on the roster, but him just being able to be more confident in his jumper, it's telling. Hopefully that can translate into the regular season. I mean, he's a career 40% three-point shooter. Him being 36 last year is just, I think that's the worst percentage since his sophomore year, 2016-2017 with Dallas. Like, come on, Quinn. And the potential lineups the Lakers have, closing lineups they have, are just ridiculous. The spacing this team has. You can go, my favorite lineup, or the starting lineup I would go with, would be Bron, KCP, West, AD, Marc Gasol. That is my favorite starting lineup. That is my preferred starting lineup for this team. Dennis Schroeder expressing the fact that he would like to start, it kind of affects it a little bit. It affects the bench. The bench could be deadly if Schroeder and Harrell off the bench. But with Montrezl coming, I've seen a lot of hoopla made over it. It's not going to be the end of the world. Like, the team is still going to be amazing with Schroeder starting. I guess it would be Schroeder, KCP, Bron, AD, Gasol. And that's a great starting 5, too. But the bench lineup of a potential Horton Tucker, Caruso, Kuzma, Markieff, and Trez is just ridiculous. And we even still have more players on the team that need minutes. The team is loaded. The Lakers look like they are primed for a repeat. And we just got to wait and see what's going on. Listen, if you like this video, please hit subscribe. I'm coming out with videos every single day for the preseason, the regular season. They are dropping. I am getting this YouTube shit started, man. Fuck with me heavy. What's going on? It's Sir Saint. I'm fucking out of here, man.